So.
Okay, guys, we got week 5 preview show. How's it going, Thomas?
It's going good. New set for the show.
Yeah, new set just for the week. We don't need to get into all that. Just a new set for the week.
Changed up a little bit.
Next week, I think on our show next week, we ought to do big predictions.
Bold predictions?
Bold predictions, that's it.
Yeah. I'm good with that. That gets us, we'll be almost at the halfway point. So that's a good time to try to make some playoff predictions.
Okay, I want to get into trading. Do we have a trade deadline date?
Off the top of my head, I think it's week 5 or 6.
Between week 5 and 6,
Right.
until...
I think it was the Thursday of week 6.
Yeah, up until game time of week 6, right?
That's what I believe it is.
Okay, so we'll get you guys the correct date on that, and we'll present that at the next week's show. Guys, we know that a lot of trade talk happens throughout the year, but very frequently happens. When you guys, as teams, come up with a true trade where both teams have agreed on the trade and both of you have checked on the website, if you guys don't mind just sending me and Tommy a text to give us a heads up. Years past, the website would send us an email, and it's not doing that now, and I don't know why. We haven't changed anything.
No.
Needless to say, though, if you guys work a trade out between now and the trade deadline, once both teams accept the trade, just simply text us and say, "Hey, Mr. Commish, we got a trade to approve." That way, nothing will happen like it did last week. And again, I'm not blaming anybody for what happened last week. I think that I made the right call on what we did. All 4 teams were notified, and we came to a conclusion. Want to say thank you to Bunkin' Ain't Easy. He showed superb sportsmanship about the whole situation, and the other team was mine, and I really don't care. You know, I'm not into it like some of you guys are, but anyway, that's that. And that's all I got on that.
Yeah, I don't have anything to add. I mean, everybody's going to feel a certain way, but like me and Ryan had talked about afterwards, you know, you guys pay your $220, regardless if everybody likes it or doesn't like it. 2 teams agree to it. It's their money. It's their team. As long as it's not something where a playoff team is trying to bulk up, and if somebody was out of the playoffs, needless to say, and you traded Patrick Mahomes to that playoff team for nothing, that would be a problem.
Which is why we set the trade deadline to eliminate that. Yeah,
yes.
Because technically any 0-4 teams, if they want one out, could possibly still make the playoffs. So that's where we got that trade deadline from, is if someone started out 0-6, there's no possible way.
Right.
You know, for I guess but it's slim.
Right. So slim.
It's real slim.
Right.
And to break that trade down, you know, I hear a lot of you guys hating on it. If you look at both of the teams, just to touch on this for a quick second, Fear the Turtles' running back core is stacked to shit. I mean, he's got 4 or 5 running backs that are beasting. He would have probably never started Kareem Hunt. Now, do you trade that guy to another team? Maybe he did it because he knew Slapham wasn't going to the playoffs.
Maybe.
Because we all know he's probably not.
I'd be surprised if he won a game. No offense, but he's like my team was last year.
All right, so And so that's my logic behind that draft is he's stacked at running back. I guess he felt Hunter Henry was better than anyone on the free agent list. So in order for that to happen, he would have said, okay, well, I'm going to have to give him a stud because all his running backs are studs. And I guess he just figured he didn't need 5 of them. I'll give him my low guy for his second tight end. I don't know. I don't care. But that's just my thinking behind it all.
Right.
Shall we?
Before we start, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Alex. Happy birthday today.
Happy birthday, Alex.
Good luck this week. You want to start or you want me to start?
I'll start. So my first game is going to be my blowout game of the week. And that's 3-1 Thug Nasties versus the 0-4 Slap'ems to Sleep. This series is actually tied 2-2. I have Thug winning this game by 39.
The first game for me, the 2-2 the 2-2 Bulldogs versus the 3-1 Buffalo Tots. The all-time series is 4-3, with one of those coming in the Super Bowl with the Bulldogs victorious. Think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to take the Buffalo Tots by 8.
Okay, and then I have the 3-1 Hawk Stars versus the 2-2 Refuse to Lose. This ought to be a good game. Hawk Stars leads this series 5-3. Hawk Stars wins this by 3.
Next for me is the 2-2 Funny Guy versus the surprising 0-4. I would have never guessed that at the beginning. Slam Bammers. It's 2-0 all time for Funny Guy. I think he makes it 3-0. I think he wins by 15.
And my third game will be my upset special. And this is against the 3-1 Fear of the Turtles versus the 1-3 Child's Play. Like I said, upset special, and Child's Play wins this by only 1.
The next one is a first-time ever matchup. We got the CBs versus the Washington Foreskins. I'm going to take Washington Foreskins to win here by only 1 point.
A lot of close ones this week.
Yes.
And then my last game is going to be my game of the week. And I don't know why I picked this one. The 3-1 Bunkin' Ain't Easies versus the 1-3 White Lightning Black Hammers, who's had some pretty bad luck again this year, Tom.
Yeah.
That being said, Bunkin leads this series 4-2, and he is coming off of a hot week. But I'm going to take White Lightning Black Hammer by 2.
This one is going to be my upset of the week. I didn't pick a game of the week, but my upset is, so the game is Cooley versus Primetime. Cooley's 1-3, Primetime 3-1. First time meeting ever. I'm picking Cooley here with the upset because they have, it was either the number 1 or number 2 coaches rating. So even though they're 1-3, they're most of the time putting the correct players in every week.
Which is tough to do.
Yeah, I think your luck will change if you continue on that path. So I'm going to pick you with an upset this week by 4.
Any 4-0 teams? I don't believe so.
No.
But we do have 2 0-4 teams.
Surprising. I don't know who your 0-4 is, but I would have
I'll
never
give you
thought.
one guess.
Oh, never mind. Slam Bammers I didn't think would be 0-4. He's got a lot of bad luck, some injuries, different things, but very good player last year. I expected him to come back, do big things this year, but injuries are hurting his team right now.
So again, guys, 0-4. We got 9 games left. I almost guarantee if you go 9-4, you're in the playoffs.
9-4 you're in.
9-4, you're in.
8-5 you're probably in.
It's close. It's getting borderline, depending on what division you're in and how good the division is. You know, you can get in at 8-5, and I don't think 7-6 is doing it this year.
Maybe not this year, but sometimes it does.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does. That's all I have.
I'm good.
Okay, guys. Any questions throughout the year? Always feel free to contact us. We'll try to answer the best we can. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good one.